What's up, YouTube? It's BassheadRob back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. I wanted to follow up on my campaign farming video. A lot of you guys in the comments were asking about my Fellhound build. So I want to go ahead and show you guys what that looks like, what you need. So we can go ahead and get your Fellhound to do campaign farming in 5 seconds. Let's get into it. All right, so one of the first things that you want to do in trying to get a 5-second versus a 6-second is you'll want to go up here and then go into your options. You're going to want to set your frame rate here to unlimited. Unlimited is going to be faster animations. It's going to go just a little bit faster, but it's going to be fast enough to make the difference from 6 seconds to 5 seconds once we get our Fellhound built. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual build that I have on him. Now, granted, I do want to let you guys know that I am only using Fellhound for campaign farming. There's nothing else that I need him for, so he's just my campaign farmer, and I'm cool with it. Set it, forget it type of deal. And as you can see here, I have no sets. All this is based on stats. So when we're looking at the overall stats here, so we want to get to, there's a few key numbers. The first is the attack and defense. His damage scales based on both. He's one of the few champions in the game that actually does scale off of both defense and attack. So we want to get to a total of 6,200 between the two. As you can see here, I literally have 6,208. So we barely made it, but we made it. That's all that's needed. The next stat here for speed is we need to have at least 105, which his base is 92. So it's going to be really easy to pick up the necessary speed for your campaign farmer. You're going to be able to use either attack percent or defense percent boots instead of having to use speed boots. So that way you can go ahead and get a little extra up here for getting the 6,200. Next, we need to have our crit rate at 100%. And then our crit damage needs to be at least 220. Those are the 5 that we need to worry about. So again, that's 6,200 between your defense and attack. Make sure that we're scaling it, right? So it's, you're kind of evened out on both. You could do 4,000 attack, 2,200 defense, something like that. That's completely fine, but just don't do 6,200 attack. You know what I mean? So we'll have it balanced out a little bit there. We have our 105 speed, 100% crit rate, and then at least 220 for your crit damage. So taking a look at the pieces that I have on here. So I went with attack percentage boots. I went with a defense percent chest, crit damage on the gauntlets. And then for our amulets here, so the ring, I went with attack with defense on the substats. I went defense as well with the amulet here, but you can go crit damage if you're struggling to get additional crit damage. You can go with a crit damage amulet. And then we also have attack here, which either the ring or the banner could go attack or defense, either one, just whatever, just as long as we're hitting that 6,200 between the two, you are good to go. This is a great place to get speed and additional attack and defense. So we've got that. And then we can also get a little bit of help from our masteries. So looking at our masteries here, so obviously we're going to get the extra crit rate. We're going to get crit damage here. And then we also are, I would definitely recommend doing the Ruthless Ambush. Okay, so on Ruthless Ambush, we are increasing the damage by 8% for the first hit on each enemy. And then down here at the bottom, we have our Flawless Execution to give us an extra 20% crit damage. So those are the masters. I mean, feel free to copy these if they are going to be just used for your campaign farmer. I always tell everybody, do not blindly copy your masteries. Use what makes sense to you and what your build is and what you're doing, what maybe you're lacking. There's a lot of different things you can do, but for a campaign farmer, this is a pretty good build. Go ahead and do a quick run with him so you can see him. So let's go ahead and just do a test run here with him. So because of the attack and defense that we have, he's just going to use his A1, which is an AoE. The A2 and A3 are not going to be needed, and you do not need to do a team setup. This is automatically going to happen when doing the run. Go ahead and run it real quick. So he comes in here and bang, he just crushes everyone, and he's just going to continue to do so. and knock everyone out. So we have our 5 seconds here, and he's going to keep doing this for you each time, and we are good to go. But that is our champion spotlight on Fellhound, the best campaign farmer in Raid Shadow Legends. Appreciate you guys taking the time watching the video. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications so you know when the next video is coming out. But I appreciate it. Y'all have a great rest of your day.